Hey YouTubers, Grimmy here, and today I'm taking a look at the Transformers Generations IDW series Megatron and Dreadwing. I figured since these two share the same mold, why not knock them both out together and save a little time, and no, they're similar enough to really justify that. So, without further ado, let's take a look at what we got here. Like all the IDW series and the Generations line, Megatron and Dreadwing each include their own comic books. Now Megatron's is really nice since it's a reissue of Spotlight Megatron, which pretty much entails Meg's beating down Starscream, which is pretty cool. But Dreadwing's comic is not quite as focused on him. It's actually an origin story for Shockwave. Dreadwing's in it, but not a whole lot. Only a few panels. And it's not exactly the most becoming of Dreadwing. But still, they're both really good reads, and I wouldn't ignore them, even if you're just getting the figures. Now for vehicle modes, you got a nice pair of stealth bombers here. Megatron is mostly black with purple details, while Dreadwing is pretty close to his G2 colors, which is pretty appropriate since G2 Dreadwing was a stealth bomber as well. And if you missed the camo, you can get repro labels for Dreadwing to get the camo look on him. But he's mostly like a bluish purple with a light teal, which is a nice color. And like I said, Megatron is mostly like a metallic black with metallic purple and some regular purple bits into them too. And they look pretty nice. Your typical Jetformers, there's not really much to say about them, And they're stealth bombers. It's not too much really to say on this. They don't roll. They do have landing gear in the front with some molded parts out the back part. The way the legs are designed, the under kibble is not a whole lot. I mean, you can see where the arms are, kind of can tell what the legs are, but it's not drastically bad. I've seen worse. But, there's not much else to say. I mean, nice little touch is that Dreadwing does have G2 symbols on his jet mode, which is nice. One for each side. Well, that's a pretty nice plus. But other than that, there's not much else to say. So let's get these guys in robot mode. Now that we got these guys in robot mode, it's quite easy to see how they're meant to display in this mode. I mean, they're really impressive looking. I mean, they got a nice build to them. Very nice looking. I like it for either Megatron or Dreadwing, honestly. The way the colors work, it goes pretty well. Although maybe some of the neon purple on Megatron is a little bit too, okay, maybe it's not neon, but it's a little too bright for the rest of them. But other than that, it still looks really good. I love the level of detail they put into it, although there are so many panel lines on that sculpt that are begging to be painted, Takara's version actually did go through the trouble of painting all the panel lines on him, so it might be worthwhile to try to track that one down. You get an awesome looking Orion Pax along with that one too, so it might be worthwhile. Other than that, this version of Megatron is still very nice. I do like how the wings of the jet actually become the fusion cannon, and how it reveals a nice little translucent bit in the middle. The cannons are made entirely out of translucent plastic on both Megatron and Dreadwing. Megatron's being purple, Dreadwing's being red. Looks good either way, but I know if you're not a fan of translucent plastic, this might not sway you on that. But the weapons aren't the only thing that has the translucent plastic. They actually do have light piping, although it might just have to take a little... Megatron's it doesn't show as well. Oops. Let me see if I can do something about that. Yeah, Megatron's light piping doesn't really show all that well. Dreadwing, on the other hand, light pipes like a champ. That big visor really does a good job. So, yeah, I mean, while we're looking at Dreadwing, yeah, that G2 emblem on his chest is a repro label. It's a blank normally, which is a shame, because I think a G2 Decepticon symbol right there would have been perfect. I mean, look at what they put that awesome symbol right on Megatron. Why can't they do the same for Dreadwing? But yeah, the details look really nice on these guys. So, I mean, yeah, Megatron could have used some more. I mean, really wish they went all out for him on the panel lining, but, you know, even without that, he looks good. Still, I'd recommend either one of these guys, if not both. But for a size comparison, we'll put them with the Deluxe. One that they both know very well, good old Shockwave, which is appropriate since he's in the Megatron spotlight, and he is, and let's face it, Dreadwing's comic is Shockwave's origin story, so yeah, it's a fitting comparison. Let's just get them. As you can see, they're about the same height, so yeah, so they're pretty good together. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this little review, and I'll talk to you later. Please, if you can, comment, subscribe. You know, put a few likes in, that might be helpful. No pressure though. But anyway, I do hope you guys have enjoyed this review. I'll see you later. Take care, have fun, and bye-bye.